Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a Certified Zentangle Teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Riki Tiki from Renee King. This is a neat, well, you could use it as a border tangle, or say you want to, do it over a string line or something like that. Or you could use it as a fill-in. Let's see, I'm just going to get started. I'm going to put one right here in the middle here. And I think I'll curve it up a little bit just because. All right, so this would be doing it as a border or, a string line, something like that. All right, so your two sets of lines. Then, just going to put some little dots, and let's see, I'm thinking, no, it doesn't matter. I'll just start here. This is about maybe like a pen width apart-ish, and of course, however far apart you want to have them is fine. And then after doing it, you kind of get the hang of, oh, well, I think I'll do them this far apart type of thing. All right, next, we're going to draw some straight lines from the dots to either side with a little bit of an angle, just a little bit. And, okay. Then, from the dots again, we're going to, so I'm just going to start up here at the top dot, and I'm going to draw from that dot to the corner here where this straight line met, where we just finished there. So like that, and then going to either side, and then we're going to do that all the way down. And this is where, it doesn't necessarily matter how, how far apart your dots are. Well, you don't want them too close because then it'll make this part a little squatty, I suppose. All right. And then, up here, say we'll consider this a partial one up here. So we'll just go like so, as if it's continuing, and then we'll pretend here, like so. Okay. Next is going to be a curved line. Now, in my step out, I didn't do this continuation thing, so then you can kind of see, it's going to be a curved line. However, we're going behind, well, because these look like arrows, don't they? We're going to go behind these, and let me demonstrate that really quick. Although this one, you're not going to see it very well. I'm just going to do it so it's done. Okay. So, curved line using the hollow bow technique, which is to draw behind. So if you picture, okay, I'm going to draw it like I would be drawing it like this. This is like, in golf, right? Where they're, they're lining up, and then they kind of, practice, they move the club, a little bit, just kind of like, okay, I'm getting it in my mind's eye type of thing. All right. So, but what we're going to do is going this far, picking up the pen, traveling it across, and continuing on the other side. And you can do it from whichever side is more comfortable. That's a little bit more comfortable for me. And like so. Then, now, actually from this point, you can decorate. Now, I've seen some different things on the Tangle Pattern site, which I will have a link to in the description section below. And, it's kind of like from here, you could do a number of things. But it looks like pretty consistently, though, she has filled in this background. And I say, pretty consistently because you could do other things. You could do straight lines or, lines in some direction. You could probably do orbs if you wanted to. But we're just going to shade or fill this in. Actually, shade, speaking of that, you could do, if you wanted to, either with graphite or, or something else, fill it in gray instead of with this black. Now, I will mention also, if you had anything kind of go awry, this is the course correction portion of the tangling. I'll say I can't fix this right here because I would want that to go out further. Now, if I was filling in this like triangle part, I could push it over, and really, had I thought about it, then I could have made a decision to maybe fill those in instead of the background. So sometimes if you do something that you don't like, just make a little mental note, and then before you move on to the next step, the decorating step or something like this where you're filling in, then kind of make sure to go back to those things and say, okay, well, I didn't like this. What can I do? Is it, can I adjust it with a course correct is what I like to call it. Can I course correct it with a fill in? Does it look like the shading will take care of it? You know, it just, those are usually the first two things that I think about. And then there is the good old Bronx cheer, and I do have a video on that. If nothing else seems to work and you still want to, you know, instead of just leaving something and you want to cover over it, do a search for Bronx cheer on my channel here, and you will see what I mean by that. All right, then I'm just going to show some simple shading. Again, on the link for more inspiration. Oh, let's see. Oh, no, I'm going to do a little bit darker here. I forgot what I was going to do. I'm putting a little bit of dark graphite in the corner on either side of, you know, that tip there, just to kind of give the impression that it's a cone. And okay, then with the tortillon, oh, no, let's do it this way. I'm going to just smudge it out. I'm going to fill the whole cone with the graphite, but starting with the graphite in that little corner will keep it a little bit darker in that corner, and that's what I want to have. And all of a sudden, I don't know if I finished my sentence. In the Tangle Patterns link, and you have to scroll a bit down because Linda Farmer, who runs that, is her site, and she's also a certified Zentangle teacher. She goes into some detail about the artist and about Renee and what she does as an art. She's a gourd artist. And anyway, so you have to scroll down a little bit, and then you get to the step out, and there you'll see some ideas for some ways you could decorate, you know, and even, you know, some shading ideas. She also shows, so if you want to use this as a fill-in, then you would just add, you know, another string going up or whatever direction you want, and just repeat the same, you know, the same steps. And so you can make this, like I said, a fill-in or just a border, whatever you want. And I love that about some tangles, that has, you know, multiple options for use. But I'm going to leave that just like that. And yeah, and that's it. Let's see, was there anything else that I need to add? No, I don't think so. So if you enjoyed the video, would love to have a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like this and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. And then also hit the notification bell so you can mark how you want to be notified, if you want to be notified at all. And again, in the description section also, if you are interested in maybe taking some online classes, would love to have you join us. I do both paid and free classes. And the information is on my website, tangleaddicts.com. And like I said, that information is below, as well as a link to my Facebook community group. And I think that's it. So thanks so much for joining me today for this and watching. And I wish you happy tangling.